Hi guys, what's up, Tags here, and today we are here in Montreal for the next round of the season in Classic Car Career Mode, episode 3 or 5, looking for a good result and hopefully going to be extending our championship lead. However, Schumacher is going to be on the charge after retiring from the last race. He'll be looking for some good points and obviously a good result. I think this is the third race in a row we're going to be starting from 6th position. Got Prost, Nakajima, Prost out qualifying Nakajima. Nakajima maybe not having a great qualifying session, or I don't know, maybe it is random, but those Williams always seem to be at the back. Slightly better start from me there. Andretti behind. Can we get around a couple of these at turn 1? I want to make sure I don't make any contact, so I will drive slowly around here. Slightly better run out of that corner than Hacken, and the front two have got away slightly here. And this is a straight line. Well, most of the track is just, a big straight line, so it's going to be interesting to see whether I can catch these guys actually, because I don't know really where they're going to be that much slower. Probably through these tight corners is going to be the big one. But just because I did really well in that last race doesn't mean I'm going to come to this race being the best in the world. Now, I do actually like it without the filter. It's kind of a thing. You can, if you turn it off, it looks nice, and if you have it on, it looks nice. But it just depends what your preference is, to be perfectly honest. But it looks like Mansell and Schumacher are slightly escaping me here, about 1.1 seconds there. Accelerating away. Mansell in front. We can't get him in a straight line because we're exactly the same car. I don't want to dive bomb it under the brakes, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I probably could have done that a little bit faster in reality. Now we're exactly the same car. You can see when the gear changes up, he's changing up ever so slightly before me. But we're going to dive bomb it down the inside. Oh, did he hit me? Oh no, I made a mistake. I've just way too much power coming out of one of the corners. He still doesn't make it past. I don't know what Mansell's doing there, but I just gave him a very free opportunity. There's a car off at turn 1. If you rewind and look at your minimap, there's a car off at turn 1. This is really nice to see the AI making mistakes. In reality, I don't think I'm going to be able to catch Schumacher here. 2.6 seconds is quite a big gap to close down in 1.5 laps. Looks like Schumacher has got this one in the bag, but unfortunately for him, he's going to have that retirement to his name. Oh, damn it. I'm really taking way too much of the curbing in this series. In all reality, these cars are millimetres from the ground. And I'm taking huge curves like that. I'm really not going to get around this very successfully. Schumacher pulled out once again in that last sector. However, the first sector I think is the one where I will gain. So it's pretty much I've got to catch him in that first sector. Otherwise, I have literally no chance of getting him and the win. Now, this would, I think, possibly extend my lead in the championship. I can't remember who's in third now. I think Rosenberger. Actually, it could have been Fittipaldi that's in I think it might be Fittipaldi actually that's in second place in the championship. So I think Schumacher will slightly close in on me. Well, he obviously will close in on me, but I think he will be second place in the championship as well now. So it's this first sector where they've got the slow corners is where I'm faster. See, now we've closed right up to the back of Schumacher. It's the slow corners where the AI are quite slow. Coming out the corners, however, they are quite fast. So it's going to be an interesting battle to the end here, whether Schumacher is going to be able to defend me off for this win.
We can't let this guy hold us up much longer. Pass him.
I don't think Schumacher would have ever liked to have heard that message. That the guy behind is faster and he's getting held up by you. I don't think that's a thing that Schumacher would ever like to hear. Ooh, slightly too late there. Purple middle sector, however. I don't actually think we've got enough here. Look at that straight line. That Ferrari's pretty damn fast. I don't think I was going to get that one done. Way too much to the curbing. Flying once again. Schumacher's going to win the Canadian Grand Prix as we cross the line. I'm right behind once again. Damon Hill shouldn't be too disappointed with that, as he will most likely stay in the championship lead. I don't see any reason how he couldn't. But it is 2-1 to Schumacher. He's got 2 wins, I've only got 1. Andretti making a mistake. I think he might have been the guy that spun. But then again, Nakajima spun as well by the looks of it, because 2 guys behind 2 Williams, which is well, interesting because they're very slow in comparison. So that means Prost and Jones right up behind Andretti now in the championship. I only lead by 10 points now, so 2 races. If Schumacher wins them both and I come second, he gets the championship. So it's going to be an interesting end. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this series. And yeah, be back soon with more Classic Car Career Mode. Goodbye.